Please get ready for exercise 17 and 18 from July 2019 issue of Progressive Magazine. 5 seconds. Start. I am pleased to be here with you to inaugurate the ambitious new project. This is a bold experiment in mobilizing people's action for poverty eradication and social justice. It is revolutionary yet peaceful, well planned yet human, simple in conception yet powerful in potential. I congratulate the government and the people of Kerala for designing a poverty eradication program with such tremendous potential. With this new initiative, Kerala has given yet another big push to its progressive traditions. Your state has always prided itself in the high quality of life enjoyed by its majority. By focusing on creation of human capital, giving priority to education, health, food security, and social security, Kerala has the best indicators of human development in the country. With this project, your state has begun a novel venture to bring the benefits of social development to the disadvantaged section in society that has still remained poor. This approach is in keeping with Kerala's traditional success in achieving social development through the process of awareness building, public demand, and government response. However, new project goes beyond what has been done before because for the first time it makes the members of the scheme an integral part of it. Most important of all, you have made women at the local level leaders and implementers of this scheme. Frankly, I cannot think of any such poverty alleviation program in the country which combines the multiple social objectives of women's empowerment, grassroots participation in a Panchayati Raj framework, neighborhood networking, democratic accountability, and increasing savings. I see several opportunities in the new project. The bane of our poverty alleviation programs has been that they are mostly supply driven, with subsidies being doled out from above without considering local needs and possibilities. This marks a refreshing change in that it gives primacy to self help and only an supporting role to governmental subsidies. By promoting thrift, it affords opportunities for attractive credit from banks, besides teaching prudence to the poor families. Group savings and group action can remove the curse of money lenders. Since the whole system is organized transparently, the thrift and savings groups can become informal banks for the poor and of the poor. This project has a great advantage due to its focus on women. Poor women are the best savers and the most careful spenders. They do not borrow indiscriminately and become heavily indebted to the lenders. Contrast this with the practice of big borrowers who together owe as much as 45,000 crore to the banks. Our entire banking system is under pressure because of these non performing assets. My government is seriously considering effective steps to reduce these bad debts. I only hope that the big borrowers learn from our poor village women the dharma of repaying loans. Group action by women will facilitate planning from below. The people's groups serve as watchdog to keep track of public spending. Their growth is restricted only by the innovations that the groups are capable of coming up with. I don't see this as a mere inauguration of a governmental program. I see it as the launching of a social movement for change capable of becoming a sustainable and irresistible force for liberation and progress. I exhort the women's group to be active and alert, to eschew conflicts, to be prudent in borrowing and intelligent in investing, and to acquire skills and grow in confidence. These organizations should strive to recreate the traditional village harmony even while achieving progress and strive to attain Gandhiji's vision of Swaraj. If only our governments can design and implement more such schemes, we will be able to remove the distrust in people's minds and restore their faith in our institutions. It is in the fitness of things that this state-wide program is being inaugurated in the district of Malappuram, which is one of the backward districts of Kerala. I understand that there has been a pilot project for some time and that the lessons learned have been incorporated into the state wide new program. Dear friends, different states have many impressive programs for poverty alleviation and rural development. They each have a unique approach to solving the specific problems of their areas. This is genuine decentralization of developmental action. My government shall fully back all such programs. We will also encourage the states to learn from each other so that we eradicate poverty quickly. While I wholeheartedly congratulate the government of Kerala for this model scheme, permit me to point out few problems that all poverty alleviation programs are facing in the country. The low growth in industrial and agricultural sectors and the growing unemployment have created a strain on the government in its efforts to maintain the social infrastructure that has been created. Rural infrastructure has been especially neglected. Without a string infrastructure, it is difficult to support and sustain primary, secondary, and tertiary income generation activities. But infrastructure improvement needs resources. Generating these resources is not easy. This is a challenge that India needs to face squarely in future. I'm glad to know that Kerala has launched a massive decentralization drive to break this impasse. Effective decentralization will meet the challenges of development. I'm sure the unique People's Planning campaign in your state has addressed this issue. Increase in agricultural production and productivity by better use of local resources, halting environmental degradation through local action, improvement in delivery of services through local control, and higher investment in priority areas through reduced leakages and the mobilization of local resources are the fruits of decentralization. Decentralization transfers power to the people. It enlarges democracy by increasing the participation of the people. The panchayat and urban local bodies should be seen as conduits for power to flow to the ordinary people. They should not be seen as power centers, but as trustees of the people, as agencies of public service, and as instruments of face to face democracy. For decentralization to be effective, it has to be free from corruption. Stop.